Good evening, everyone. I am so grateful to have you here. Hi.
Namaste.
Namaste. Oh, it's wonderful to see you again, Guruji. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Um, it's always a pleasure. In reviewing last week's video, it was continuing to reinforce the gift of Indimasi and your wisdom. And I have learned so much from you. I got such incredible feedback from everyone. So I really am grateful. And so welcome everyone who is here already on the live with Guruji and I. We are on our third episode. I'm so proud of us that we have got this going, that we've started this momentum. Even though the wind is gusting out here, it looks really peaceful where you are, Guruji.
Yes, I'm sitting in a room and with an open window, so I'm comfortable.
Okay, well, you're glowing and you look wonderful. So tonight we're going to be exploring how emotions are stored in the body, the
Mhm.
profound connection between mental clarity and detoxification,
Uh-huh.
and how Ayurveda helps process trauma and stress in the body. So it's a deep topic for me. It's a deep topic for everyone, how we store our traumas in the body and how they unfold. So I'll just give you the floor and let you um, do your magic, really.
It seems to be very advanced subject, very complicated, but this is the easiest, wonderful, exuberant experience. Know about ourselves. The problem is we are using our intellect a lot, or 100% we are depending on intellect. Intellect is only informations. Now, everybody is trying to understand about themselves by reading a book. Book is explaining about me. Oh, how does my brain works? And I read it. That person who wrote whatever he saw, whatever he tasted, whatever he thought, he wrote many things. It has only few percent, maybe 5% of the information. But 95% reality lying within us. That is what is called subconscious level, or we can say instinct. The moment I start reading my body as a book, these things will become as pleasant as my breathing, as simple as my breathing. So, by reading books or listening yogis, uh, what do I say, participating in Instagram talk, it's not
Yeah,
going to
it's
give
so true.
you the right answer. Only I can be a guide, a guru for everybody who is listening me. I'm not talking about how the memory is being stored. I can give you some informations and tell you the technique to guide, to drive your attention back to your inner book and read by yourself.
Mm.
There you will come to know, now I know how the emotions are being recorded in my body. So fundamentally, the core system where the emotions are being recorded, evolved, processed, our bloodstream.
Mm.
Okay, 72% of our body is water.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Even the earth, if you see,
Mm.
72% of the earth is water.
Mhm.
According to yoga and traditional science of India, elements are being processed through 5 dimensions. Last session also we discussed Pancha Tattva. Pancha means 5. So from the infinite energy, that infinity is converting itself into finite things. So
Yes.
first transformation is the sound. From the electromagnetic radiation, according to yogic science, it's called avyakta. Avyakta means unmodified. From the unmodified state of energy, the first thing is sound. Sound is ether. First formation is ether. From the ether, air. Condensed ether is air. Condensed air is fire, Agni. Condensed fire is water. Then condensed water is matter, according to yogic science. So from the subtle to the gross, from the first dimension to the third dimension, Agni is subtle. We cannot see, but we can feel.
Yeah.
But from Agni, when it manifests as water, it is tangible. There, from Sukshma, subtle, it attains Stula, means gross. Then from water, the body, the matter is evolved. So these are the 5 dimensions. And from the third dimension, the fourth and fifth is tangible. The fourth is water. So beyond that, everything is in a subtle level where our intellect cannot explain or experience. That's why Master said, Yoga, Chitta Vritti, Nirodha. Go beyond the mind to experience and explore higher dimensions, Turiya, higher state of consciousness. So in the bloodstream, all our emotions, subtle things are being recorded, processed, and evolved and expressed. Then bloodstream is connected to nerve channels, Nadi Vyuha in Sanskrit. Nadi, there is no English word for Nadi. Technically, we can say nerve channels.
Okay.
Yes. So, in that nerve channels, our emotions are being processed and recorded. There are many experiments carried out in modern science also to find out the memory capacity, the memory storage capacity of water. Interestingly,
Yes.
I read about some of the experiences. 2 vessels, water is collected from same source. Then these two vessels kept in 2 different rooms in same environment. In one room, maybe room A, they kept very positive things, like always a talk about positive things, nice music. Everything is very nice in front of that water. It can be vibrated through the sound waves. The other room, where the second B, water is kept in the vessel, all negative things, the utterings of drunkards, screaming, cursing, all these things kept on continuing. After a few days, they verified the structure, the bond, the molecular bond of the water. Room A, where the positive things were given, water molecules were well organized in a rhythmic way. It was holding the memory of that vibrations. Yeah. Very rhythmic, well, good formation. Room B, they checked the water molecules. The formation was completely scattered, irregular, and something funny. So this is how the vibrations are being processed in the fundamental level of water. Now you come back to Indian tradition. It's an amazing science. There, if you go to a temple where the yogic sciences are being taught and evolved, when you go there, there will be an idol. When you go to the idol of God, there are some rules and regulations. Yeah. You have to have a nice, cleaned body. Go to the pond, have a nice bath, then come there without going anywhere. So the water inside and outside water is there and it is cleansed. Then when you go there, you stay in front of the idol with the hands together. It's called Anjali Mudra. So energy is being completely locked inside. It is not allowed to be scattered. The acupressure points through which energy is being taken out, it's being closed. Okay. Then when we focus the mind, thinking that I owe nothing, I have nothing as my personal thing, no ego. I surrender myself to the God who is the owner of everything. So mind is empty. So when I renounce everything, what I hold, what I possess, nothing is possessed. So I am empty. So empty body, empty mind. Then the Pandit will give something to eat called prasad. In front of the idol, water and some eatables are kept. It's called a consecration. So it is carrying the vibration of the idol. Then the water molecules are holding the memory of the mantra which was chanting continuously. The Pandit is chanting. The vibration is being taken, absorbed in the water molecule, and the water formations are there. And you drink it at Tirtha, the divine water. The empty body, empty mind, then the new water formation coming through the mantra vibration is taken. It will work like a fantastic, powerful medicine to give you positive thoughts. Very simple. But see how deep that science is. A village person who is going to the temple knows nothing about the science behind it. He is advised, oh, God is everything. You don't have anything. God will take care of everything. So technically, he is a renounced person, like a person who is sitting in the deep forest. That is the renounced master. This guy, unknowingly, he is renounced. This is the method of application. Then he goes there, drink this water and have some seeds and listen the mantra and going back home. So he is completely, clean, physically, mentally. This is what is happening. So water molecules can carry, store the vibrations. So emotions are being produced in our mind. Mind is very subtle. From the mind, it is being taken into the bloodstream, and through the bloodstream, nerve channels will capture it. Through the nerve channels, it will be infused in our cells. So once it reaches there, we feel my emotion. Okay, so it has different dimensions. If I am so angry, actually, I don't know why I am angry. Technically, from my memory storage, a particular thought is taken to the peripheral level of my consciousness and it is verified. Through the verification, I will get a conclusion that this is not good for my personality. This person is abusing me. That conclusion from the mind will be carried by nerve channels, nadi currents. Then nerve channels will stimulate the particular organ which is called the adrenal gland. When the adrenal gland is triggered by the electricity, it's one particular type of bioelectricity, this nerve currents. So that energy stimulates the adrenal gland. Then the adrenal gland will produce adrenaline. When adrenaline mixes up in my blood, I feel BP shot up, then I feel angry. That emotion is being expressed. All emotions are like this. There again yoga says, pranapaniur granthi. Granthi means gland. Each and every emotion is connected to a particular gland, mostly endocrine glands. That's why Master said, learn to focus the mind and make yoga. Yoga means union. Pranapaniur granthi. Connect, unite your prana and apana then it will stimulate your glands. When glands are stimulated consciously, you will make your life. When glands are stimulated compulsively, you will become a victim of life. So we can select either be the master of emotion or the victim of emotion. Choice is left to you. This is the offer given to us by the masters.
It really, hearing you repeat almost exactly to a T what I experienced when I came. I was fried. I was panicked. I was angry. I was hot. I could feel my blood boiling. And everyone at Indimasi just kept saying, it's okay. It's okay. You have to.
Yeah.
And it took me a day or two or three, but as soon as I let go, and to hear you say the renunciation, the release, when you let go, what you receive while you're there, it doesn't happen here. I can't get the same experience here in California, regardless of how much I try to pacify my nervous system. What you're doing at Indamasi and the energetics of the subtle energetics of the ancient land that you're on, and the visit to the temple and eating the prasad and drinking the water was everything that you described. It was a purification of my system on all of those layers. And as you state, it's indescribable. You have to experience it.
Experience.
And that's why I'm really glad that you're here.
That is what is my mission. What I created at Indimasi, it's like I'm not telling anything new. This is very clearly stated by our masters through thousands of books. Mano Maya Midam Sarvam. Everything is mind. All our minds are really connected each other in its subtle level. Even the plants, trees, even the reptiles, all these things can communicate with us. Technically, fundamentally, we are all one. Okay, so when I get control over my mind, that mind can influence the other mind. Mind is very contagious.
Yeah.
Yes, mind is
Yeah.
contagious. So when I process my mind, converting itself from the limited identity to an unlimited identity, then anybody who is coming near me will feel that infinite vibration.
Yeah.
That person, like as you said, you came near me, thinking disturbed, angry, a little bit,
Anxious,
what is that?
nervous,
Anxious.
anxious.
All these things you were experiencing, I looked at you,
Mm.
then I just felt that I am this. Then you are also felt, oh, I am also feeling something deep level. That is why even modern science is slowly declaring cure rarely, comfort mostly, console always.
Mm.
See, we have to share our energy. I can share something what I have already in my mind. So if I store positive energy or that I connect myself with the infinite energy, I can share that infinite energy. So this is how we have to develop. Every individual should put their individual effort to convert themselves from the finite identity to the infinite identity. This is what we can do. So start from the person to the global community. Not only for human beings, it can influence plants, animals, reptiles, birds, everything will feel that vibration. This is what Indian tradition said, Vasudhaiva Kudumbagam, means the whole world is my family.
Mm.
Kudumba means family. Again, not only family. a family with harmony. Kudumba imba. Imba means, kuda means family, and a gathering, association. Imba means harmony. So an association which creates harmony is called kudumbam in Sanskrit, which is said as family in English. So Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam means sitting in India, I feel the whole universe. I am spreading everywhere. That means you, me, plant, everything, bird is intricately connected through the dimension of energy. Manomayamidam sarvam. Mind is really understanding or processing and producing it. So you produce a positive thought, it will influence everything. So if you want to produce a positive thought, you must know the technology of this machine.
Yeah.
How you can understand the intricate functions of your machine? Focus inside. Many people try to focus and they visualize. They are mistaken by meditation and imagination or visualization. They read something, then they visualize. No, unlearning is the fundamental exercise of meditation. This is the problem faced by majority of people. They learn many things, structure their thoughts, then focus on that structured thoughts. Then they will be trapped into that thoughts. Instead of that, first they should clean the mind, empty the mind. Formations should be taken out. Then only we can go deep into the essence. So our idea is to give this message, spread this message to everybody, how to get into scientific, practical, meditative state. Then all your questions will be what you said, how the emotions are produced, where it is being stored, how can we manage emotions. These are all questions evolved from the mind. When we go beyond the mind, we are not finding answers. Questions are being dissolved. Again, a story.
This is what you're talking about. The mind is just...
Yes. See, there is a story popularly taught in India to express this science. There was a society made of dolls. That dolls are made from salt. So a society existed made of salt. There were business people, then scientists, and many sections were there. There was a trader who was successfully doing the trading business. He reached to the age of 60. Then he came to know, according to tradition, I completed my life mission. So he transferred all his business to his elder son. Said that, okay, now I want to know who I am, from where I am evolved. I want to know myself. So he wanted to go to a pilgrimage in search of his inner self. He wanted to ask where the emotions are developed, how it is being processed. So many questions. He couldn't get answer from the books. So he left his business and his society. He went for the search of truth. And he read that, salt, I am made of salt. Salt is evolved from ocean. So he wanted to see ocean. So he went, walked. Finally, he reached to a place where he saw the infinity. Ocean is there, infinite ocean. He said, oh my goodness. So the masters are correct. My origin is infinity. Then he said, this is ocean from which I am evolved. I want to know how deep the ocean is. His intellect told him, come on, go and find out the depth of the ocean. So he left his belongings, the bags and everything, clothes, everything. He wanted to dive deep into the ocean to find out how deep and the essence of ocean. So he started diving deep. What happened? Being made of salt, he started feeling that his limited identity is being lost. Then After few minutes or hours and few years, he was looking here and there. He found he was not there. His limited identity vanished, and what was remaining? Ocean was remaining. He became from the dole or the person to the ocean. When he experienced, I am the ocean, the limited questions were vanished. He was not finding the answer. Questions and the answers, everything vanished. A different new identity of infinity evolved. This infinity is technically called Brahman in India. So everybody who is diving deep into their inner self will experience from where the self is evolved. There they will say, Aham Brahmasmi. I am the infinity. Infinity doesn't have a question of a limited form. Rupa. Rupa means form. Akar. This is where the Om starts. Om is a combination of three letters. Akar, A, Ulkar, U, M, Maka. Ma means the totality. Akar means form. Ulkar means meaning. When I ask you a question, oh, who you are? Then you will say, I am Victoria. Yes. So there is an agar, a shape, a form for you. There is an ulgar, a personality. That is the meaning. So Victoria is a human being, but you have your own identity. That is ulgar, the inner meaning. Then makar, the totality. Though you are an individual, but still you are the part of cosmic identity or cosmic reality. That is called makar. So Om is starting with this scientific fact. O, A, U, M. Agar, Ulgar, and Makar. This is what is happening.
Yeah.
So, our conclusion is emotions are the beautiful experience that makes life beautiful, but it must be consciously handled. If you don't know how to handle the emotions, you will become a victim of emotions. There we say trauma, stress, confusions, depression. Technically, we label different ways of a particular fundamental reason. Like, suppose I have a kidney trouble, but when kidney fails, my BP will shoot up. Then doctor will say, oh, you have high BP. Then I will feel more temperature. Oh, you have fever. When temperature goes beyond certain limit, I will lose my consciousness. Then say, oh, okay, something is wrong in the brain. So, but the cause is the problem with the kidney, but it will manifest, it will express different feelings, and we will label the different symptoms into different diseases. But the moment I rectify the problem in the kidney, all these symptoms will vanish. This is how we label diseases. Stress, trauma, emotional upset, depression, all are these different symptoms of same cause. What is the cause? We lost the control of our emotions. So how we can gain the control? Bring the mind back to the muscle. Muscle means body, matter. So mind should be connected to the matter. Union between mind and body is called yoga again.
Energy converts to matter. You've said it many times, and it's just having the opportunity to be somewhere, to be guided and to be cared for, and to be led is something that is really special.
So when these requirements are handled through the support of medicines and disciplines, that is what is called Ayurveda. But evolved from the fundamental science of yoga. So Ayurveda is supporting a person to handle his existing problems in the beginning, slowly guiding his attention back to his own self, training him to explore the inner potential of his own knowledge. That's why it is slowly being accepted as a comprehensive health care system. Yes.
Well, that's part of the message that I am out here trying to offer, because there's nothing like it. And there's a lot of fear and doubt. I have a lot of people in my circle that are nervous to come. They don't believe it because they haven't experienced it. And I have stated very plainly, very clearly, that if ever first of all, I'll continue to return, but if ever I were to be diagnosed with a cancer, disease, something really um, unmanageable, I will get on a plane and come right to Indimasi, because I have no doubt in my mind that all I need to do is get into the environment, to follow the pathway, to experience exactly what you're talking about, to settle my mind enough to understand the life of a cell, which I just learned on our last episode, which was mind blowing to me. Um, and to experience it and to be cared for there in a way, wholly, comprehensively. It's not just the medicine, it's the pervasion of all of the elements, from ether, the subtlest, to the most dense part of me.
Your words are actually reminding a conversation between my master and myself just before I left my monastery. Because as I told you, once I came to know that I lost my body consciousness, and I established into a different level where I could manage without my body. So that was the state of out of body experience.
Yeah, wow.
Then I went back to my master. I said, see, teach me a technique to survive in that plane of consciousness. I don't want to keep this body anymore. It's a bondage. And he was smiling. And he said, now you are in a threshold of something. So you have to take a decision. If you want to have further master control, South Indian temperature will not support you for further meditation. You should move to Himalayas, where the different cool temperature is there. Anyhow, then otherwise you can be in southern temperature, but you should change the method of your practice. It's called Sahaja Marga and Hada Marga. So Hada Marga is more advanced and extensive techniques, but this one is very moderate. Then I decided to take the moderate way. Then I was advised to leave the monastery, because when I am selecting the Sahaja Marga, I should be one among the society. Then I left my saffron, I shaved my beard, and I became dressed up one among the social members. Anyhow, then master said, Shiva, now you are starting a new journey. You are holding the handful of seeds, and I know you will not put the seed on the rock, but wherever you see comfortable soil, you put the seed and you just keep moving. No need to bother whether that seed is growing or not. What did he mean? Because I experienced the infinity. I became who I am. I understood who I am. I became Brahma itself. That's why always I say, Aham Brahmasmi. So I went beyond the limitations of my mind. So I know the technique, how I reached to that level. That technique is meant as the seeds. So anywhere I see comfortable soil means the matured, elevated mind like you, I put the seed. But I never bother whether it is being, grown up, maintained. No, that is none of my business. Just put the seed. This is what Master said. Just put the seed, move on. then the rest will be done by nature. This is what is called Nishkama Karma. You do your job, but never bother about the result. Now, that advice I would like to give you. You found something which is taken from the tradition, scientifically verified. Of course, you are an intellectual, educated person. So you verified its authenticity, reliability, practicality. So you experienced it. So you are convinced. So now you can tell people, hey, something is there. I experienced it. It's for you. Just leave it.
Leave it.
Your
It's
job
the
is
best
done.
advice. The
Yeah.
best advice. The best advice. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for relieving me of that. Because all I can do is share my experience and
That's
then be
all.
done. Keep walking. Keep walking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You never fail. You never fail to bring me some kind of relief.
Because I am not really succeeding. You are finding the source. You are capable of driving your attention back to yourself. Now it's happened. I am
Yeah.
only a trigger. This is
Yeah.
what again, Guru never indulge in anybody's
It's true.
things, but show the way. Now whatever I am showing, like one among my thoughts or whatever I learned, I am just giving you, and I am not bothered how it is being processed. You are sincerely taking it and processing it, and you experience it. Be like that. Then we are Nishkama Karma. 24 hours we can engage ourselves into action, but never we feel tired.
I'm not
You know why?
tired. No, why?
Because we don't expect anything.
Yeah. No, release the expectation. I get
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I cannot say that I am not expecting you to come here. I'm very excited about that.
Oh, again, see, without expectation, we cannot survive. But we never bother about the
Yeah.
expectations. You expect and you work hard to arrange a meeting over there, and I am trying to get a visa, do the paperwork and everything. But we never bother whether it is done or not. That
Yeah,
is none of our business.
it's
We
true.
put our effort, keep on unconditionally, sincerely. We put on, keep on continuing our effort. But the result, no botheration. Only we are saying that, okay, we put that effort, let us give a result, let us get a result from nature. So that is
Yeah.
why I say Nishkama Karma. We are into karma, action, but no botheration.
Yeah. Okay. True.
Yes. If we
Regardless.
say that, okay, earlier we decided to arrange our meeting over there in the month of June. We tried, then we came to know it's not going to be done.
No,
Okay, well
no
and good.
problem.
We tried
Yep.
like this.
Someday.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's very true. It's very true. I don't have the attachment of June, but I know eventually. I know eventually. And this was the very best birthday present that I could ever get is seeing you in real time and having you share so much of your energy with me and all of the people who have joined us today. Thank you guys so much for listening, for continuing to show up for me and Guruji to have a conversation, to talk to each other, to learn. It's just so incredible. I'm again, Guruji, I'm so grateful for every ounce of energy and time and wisdom that you share with me. I'm so lucky.
Thank you. I appreciate your humility and your commitment for spreading this one to as many people as possible. Keep doing it.
I
We
will.
will try. Yeah.
I will. Thank you so much, Guru, and I will see you again next Thursday morning for you.
Thank you. So looking
Okay,
forward to see you all next Wednesday.
next
Our
Wednesday.
yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.